Do you want to find an awesome domain for your SaaS? Well, you're the right place, my friend. Here we are building a SaaS from the start to the end, and it's time to go domain hunting and find an awesome domain. Choosing a right domain for your SaaS product is utmost importance. It's a matter of life or death. A good domain can really make the difference. For example, the domain "this is definitely not a penis.com" might not fit your B2B SaaS, and it might be hard to sell. A great domain starts with the TLD. You can get anything from .gay to .pro, so you really have to consider what you want. .com domains are still the kings and queens of the world, and so if you can get a .com domain, try to get one. You shouldn't buy a .ai domain for the most part. A .ai domain is 7 times more expensive than a .com domain. And at the same time, you have to ask yourself, who is setting the price of .ai domain and when can they change it? Also remember that all TLDs have their own policy. For example, .ai domains will not allow you to seek VC funding. These are important considerations when you decide to jump on a new TLD. .com domains have proven extremely reliable. For example, if we take something like CNN, they have been known to be extremely biased in one way, and they have not been taken down. Meanwhile, you have something like Zero Hedge, which is in the other extreme camp, and they have also not been taken down, even though governments would really like to. So you have a .com domain that have proven itself to be pretty reliable as long as you're staying within the law. So I want to try to find our domain, and for this we should try to see a broad stroke of things, because I want to get like a .com domain, and it's very hard to find a free and available .com domain nowadays. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you all the tools and how we're gonna do everything here. So let's go through it here. So the first thing is we are building a to-do app, right? So, and it's a small to-do app. The idea is that it's small, it's minuscule, etc. So what I'm gonna do here is I have like 3 tools that I normally use, actually kind of 4 tools. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna ask ChatGPT make a list of 20 synonyms for small, tiny, etc. And let's just see here what it does. Okay, so you can see here little, mini, tube, toy, etc. These should be for domains. So find synonyms that are easy to spell as well. Okay. So we have something more. I liked nano. It's probably taking tiny, micro, mini. I like micro, tiny, nano. Can you give me 40 more of these? Okay, yeah, there's definitely some words here we should not use nowadays. Let me just see if I'll switch this one here. And let me make a new one here. So give me 20 synonyms for tiny, nano, small, micro that I can use for a domain. Yeah, not really so good. Let me just see here. Okay, so I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go synonym, tiny, mini, or micro. Let me go micro. So you can see here what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find something that I can use in front of my to-do app. So small, minute, minuscule. I like minute, but it's like it can also like means minutes, so it's probably not gonna be so good. So let me just see here. Atomic, granular, minute, teeny tiny. Yeah, it's basically just finding these ones here. So what is the scales? Okay, so basically I'm looking for something that means like small, like what are the scales of nano, micro, etc. Show 20 different ones. All right, there we get something. Okay, all right, milli, deci. Okay, these are not so nice. Kilogram. Okay, these are starting to become big. Okay, so I like pico here, I like micro. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them in my domain generator here. I'm gonna send you all the links here that I have. This is a tool I made. It's very simple. What it basically does is that if you have like 1, 2, 3, ABC, then it's gonna add the things together. So you can see here, it's gonna add like these ones here together, and it's gonna do this here. So if I'm gonna put micro, pico, I'm gonna put minute. What else do we have? Tiny, tiny, all of these ones here, and I'm gonna call it to do. Like we could also have it like some other things. What other things then is there for to do's of synonyms here? Synonyms of to do, or other things related to that. Okay, so we have here task, assignment, chore. Like we're not doing all these. Oh, maybe checklist or item. Yeah, let's take checklist item here. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna put these ones here in to do, and I'm gonna have .com domain. You can add multiple, and you can see it's gonna make all of the different combination here, and then I can put those into Porkbun because it supports. If you go into Porkbun and press bulk, you can actually search for bulk, and it will search for bulk like this here. Boom, and it will find here all of these ones here. So Pico item, Pico to do, Pico to do. Oh, I think we already have a match here. So, but you can see here, we can find all of these here. Now, Porkbun only supports 100, if I remember correctly. So I normally, actually, I have a tool that I call just domain path, and I put, for example, domains in it. So if I have here domains, I can put all the domains here, and what it will actually do is domain path, domains. It will actually start checking all of these using whois, and it will show me like again like who is available here. And this one here can take as many as it can. And so when I really want to get a good domain, I just ask ChatGPT to put in like everything, and then I ask. Then I take my domain generator, combine it, and here there's also, let me just put like these ones here, like just save them. There is like all these things here that I can use as well. So there's like blue to do. So if I do here to do, and I just remove this one here, it will combine and will find like pretty interesting names here that I could also use. Now again, it's only supporting 100, so you have to, and sometimes it doesn't support 100, sometimes it don't support 99. I think maybe it's because it's some of the lines are blank or something like that. But basically you can do here, you just wait a little bit, you just go here, and you can see what is available here. And these are pretty terrible, to say the least. I really like in general to have something like what for example, I say to do, and then something else, right? So I'll just try to see here to do. Let's see here. I mean, the Pico to do was pretty good, so I don't know if we should just go with that. Let's see here. To do pack. Yeah, a lot of them are not available. To do hamster. That could be pretty cool. Like you could put like a really nice hamster logo in there. To do toolbox. To do cult. Yeah, the Pico to do is pretty nice, I think. It's not so nice that it doesn't start with to do, because that makes it like a little bit nicer. To do bun, like pork bun. So I think I'm gonna go with the Pico to do. So I'm not gonna show you, but basically like you're gonna go through here and you can add it here to your cart and you can buy it. Yeah, now you have a domain. The reason why I want to use Porkbun is that it seems to be the cheapest and the one with the best support. So I've been in contact with support quite a few times when there's been some problems, and they are within like a day responding to me, even in the weekends sometimes, like it's crazy. And they have always been helpful and knowledgeable. Like there's like, you know, I tried with a client that uses GoDaddy, and they when you contact GoDaddy support, they don't even know what they can do or what a domain even is. So like Porkbun is pretty good one here. I'm not earning any money from this here. They have an affiliate kind of program, but it's pretty terrible, or I think they closed it down, so I'm not even gonna put an affiliate. It's not for me to try to earn any money there, but it's just like a really good system, very cheap. Not as cheap as some of the others, like you pay a little bit more, but the quality of the service and the simplicity and the support, it's worth it. So yeah, that's it. I will buy pico2do.com, and this is our way to go. Also, the one with the Pico to do is that it's Pico to do. It's like 4 letters and 4 letters together, and it's like Pico to do. So it's like with O. It's not. It just seems to rhyme a little bit, so I like this. So yeah, let's see what goes. So tell me in the comments, how did you find your domain? And if you like this, then don't forget to subscribe. Next time we're gonna talk about how the actual development is done. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.